welcome back to my channel. It's been a hot minute since the story time I'm about to talk about. Okay. So anyway, it's been a minute since I sat down and filmed a story time video because I was in school. I had so much exams, I had so much things to do, and I was literally a week of no YouTube caused depression, and I missed you guys so much. And I know a week is not that long, but it just felt like an eternity. So I'm so happy to sit down and film a video. Today's video is actually a humongous storytime collab with my fellow storytime YouTubers that I love so much, and I'm pretty sure you guys know all of them, but I'm still gonna name them, and I will link their videos down below for you guys to check out after you watch my video if you want to. I'm not pressuring you, but I promise you, you will not be disappointed because they are all so amazing. So these storytime YouTubers are Timmy Timato, Jessi Smiles, Jessii Vee, Loey Lane, Annie Marie, Nicole Skyes. I am so excited to collab with these people. They are all so amazing and I love them so much. So you guys should definitely check their story times out after my video if you want. I will have all of their story times linked down below. Anyways, let's go straight into the story time. Make sure to watch the whole video because I actually have footage from when this happened and you could actually see the fire, so if you're interested, keep on watching. I know you guys are intrigued, and don't worry, no one got hurt, thank God. And if you ever are in this position, make sure to call the fire department. But that's not what we did, and we're lucky that it ended the way it did because we didn't end up calling the fire department, so it could have been a lot worse. And yeah, I'm just so thankful that everyone is okay, everything is fine, and you guys don't have to worry. Yeah, this isn't really a funny story because it was very scary, but every time we look back on it now, we laugh because it just happened so randomly, and the way it happened was just, it just blows my mind still, up to this day. So yeah, this took place last summer. My uncle invited us to have barbecue. It was at his new house. We came over, we saw the house. It was beautiful, and it was just my cousins, my uncle, my grandma, and my cousin's family, and my family. Started to set the table, we looked at the house, the weather was beautiful, so my oldest brother, and my uncle were actually making like the barbecue, burgers, shish kebabs, I don't know what else they were making, but just like a lot of food, and they were grilling it outside. Basically, as they were like, because they grill on this, like, it's not your typical barbecue stove or whatever, it is actually like, I don't know what it's called, it's like a grill thing that you have to manually like set up, and you have to cause the fire and then you grill on there. I will insert a picture of what I'm talking about. I don't know what it's called exactly, but that's how they made the barbecue. And to get this whole thing started, you have to start a fire. It has to be big in order for the meat to cook, right? My brother was responsible for starting up this fire and to get the process going. So what he did was he started to look for newspapers or whatever he can find to start the fire. This took place in the backyard of my uncle's new house, right? So this house, like the backyard is like pretty big, and in that backyard he has like this storage unit. It's like a little house, you know, some people have it in their backyards, we have it, my uncle has it. It's to store all of your like garden things and stuff. This house was empty, but there was like an instruction manual to something, I don't know what it was, but it was like an instruction manual, and it was plastic, but it still had paper in it. So my brother grabbed that because he wasn't really paying attention. The fact that it was plastic didn't really ring a bell in his head. So he just grabbed it and he threw it in there. He threw whatever he found and he tried to start a fire. But once he did that, the manual would not go on fire. He told us that whenever he would light up the manual, it would just burn out and that's it. Like nothing would happen. So he took it and he threw it back into that little like storage unit. Then he found some newspapers and he started the fire and they started cooking. My uncle and my brother are cooking the food. Everything's going great, and then all of a sudden, you know, we're all inside and my uncle's the only one outside, and all of a sudden I look out the window and I see what I'm about to show you guys in the video clip. I see what you guys are gonna see right now, and I am in shock, and I'm standing there, I'm like, Mom, and she's like, what? And she comes and I'm like, there's a fire fire outside. Like there's a fire. Like I will insert a video right now. You guys will see what I saw. This was already the middle of it where they kind of like stopped the fire, but it was still there. Literally this storage unit, and like it had a door that was open and it was literally fire. Like it wasn't just a little burning thing, it was red. It looked like hell in there. And I yelled to my cousin, my brother, I'm like, oh my god, there's a fire, you guys have to go. And there I am just with my phone filming all of this. Like, I know that sounds really bad, but what can I do? I'm a girl, like I'm not gonna go, you know, get rid of the fire. There's like a bunch of guys in here, they could take care of it. So I told them, they started running. My uncle didn't have the time to run back into the house to call everyone over to, you know, tell them there's a fire. So luckily I was at the window to tell them. What he was doing, he took a hose and he started to like, you know, pour in water in there. But I feel like that just made it even worse. And I never thought that putting down a fire is so difficult. So shout out to you, fire department, and your job is so hard, and thank you for being there. Luckily, my uncle actually bought this, like, you know those pools that you could set up? It's not like an actual pool, but it's like the ones that they sell in Costco where you set it up, you pour in water, and you could like swim in there. My cousin and my brothers, they ran out with buckets and they would take that water from the pool and just started tossing it in the house. And yeah, and they put off the fire. I'm happy it ended the way it did, because honestly, if no one was there, the whole backyard and the house would go on fire and it could have ended so badly. So basically what happened was, you know, going back to the moment when my brother was trying to start a fire with that plastic manual, apparently it was still very hot from the burns that he would cause on the manual. And when he threw it in there, because the storage unit is made out of wood, like the inside is fully made out of wood, outside is plastic, inside is wood, because it was so hot, it caused that fire. And it took it about 20 minutes to become what it became. Yeah, that was what happened, and it was very scary, and we're very lucky it ended the way it did. So be careful with fire. Do not light up plastic manuals. Please don't light up plastic in general and throw it into something that's made out of fully wood or paper, because it will end up like that. And it's very scary because fire, you know, you watch movies and stuff and it's like, oh, like that's scary, blah, 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 blah. You don't really think about it that much. But once it happens in real life and you're in that situation, it's actually so scary. Like, it's very scary. Yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's story time, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Mwah.